Hello everyone and welcome back to the Blackfoot Book Club and another volume of my essential film reviews collection. Welcome back everyone. Thank you so much for being there. Max. I'm Vincent. With a slightly different take on this overlooked classic in the canon of Michael Mann, I'm going to appraise the first 20 minutes of this breathtaking and sublime movie. With no opening credits, we are straight into the film and a casual collision between Vincent, Tom Cruise, and Airport Man, Jason Statham, whereby briefcases are exchanged. Quickly cut to our second main character, Max, Jamie Foxx, awaiting repairs on his taxi. More quick cutting between Vincent and Max sets the scene for the film of differing people, differing lives and differing motivations. Vincent is seemingly cool and in control, well dressed and appearing to be travelling to a business meeting, whereby Max is casually dressed and more pressed, pressured and wanting to go about his day and earn a living. It's abundantly clear just minutes into the film that this is a Michael Mann production with trademark quick editing, constant mixes of long and close-up zooms and particularly long and well-used overhead crane shots. It's stylised, glossy and typical Michael Mann, using the bright lights of the city as a backdrop wherever possible and continually focusing on these via reflections in the taxi windows. Two directors of photography were used on this film and both deserve great credit for their achievements, as when within the confines of Max's taxi, their work is expertly shown. Take a bow, Messrs Dion Beebe and Paul Cameron. Adding to the stylised feel is a fantastic musical score from James Newton Howard. Foxx as Max dominates the opening 15 minutes, often staring at his postcard of a Maldives beach and taking a few seconds before driving to his next pickup. With two dashboard cameras, one directly on the face of Max and one on Max and the backseat customer, you are immediately immersed in his world and of his reactions to his customers' telephone conversations and observations. Picking up Annie, Jada Pinkett Smith, Max visibly softens and their interplay builds to a gentle teasing and flirting, backed by the brilliant Hands of Time by Groove Armada, and as Annie departs, Max hands her the postcard of the beach and receives her telephone number in exchange. The gorgeous beginning of the film continues to the strains of Bach's Air on a G string. As Vincent now enters the taxi, and through their awkward interplay, it becomes apparent their worlds could not be any further apart. Vincent, prone to speaking in bursts of statements and so-called truths, whilst the now more melancholic Max is quieter and more reflective. This perfectly crafted opening 20 minutes comes to a conclusion with a simple, if pressured, opening offer from Vincent. Several $100s if Max will be his unofficial chauffeur for the evening whilst he visits 5 friends in the city, with an extra bonus if he makes his early return flight home. Reluctantly accepted, the beautiful and gentle beginning is shattered as Vincent's first victim of the evening crashes on top of his taxi. A stunning and sublime Michael Mann masterpiece has begun. With cameo and supporting performances from Mark Ruffalo as Fanning, Barry Shubakar Henley as Daniel, and Javier Bardem as Felix, set against a backdrop of superb set pieces in a nightclub, a jazz club, and a riveting train sequence, this film moves along at a good pace and always retains that Michael Mann ingredient of stylistic violence, intrigue and tension. The jazz club scene in particular encapsulates all of this and more, as we see 3 friends seemingly enjoying each other's company, sharing stories and laughs and a shared love of jazz. Cut and edited quickly between the 3, mainly headshots throughout, with the editing gaining speed. The tension increases as the laughs and smiles fade. Another telling yet short scene leads to the main theme of the film, that of human nature and our roles within it, and of Vincent's detachment from everything to achieve his goals. Sitting at a red light, The first of the film, as Max is fond of saying, "I got lucky with the lights." First one, then another wolf crosses a busy suburban road, oblivious to life surrounding them, a small and important metaphor for the film. With a brilliantly written screenplay from Stuart Beattie, it's the two leading roles that unsurprisingly dominate the film, their differing lives, attitudes and beliefs a central core. Vincent is a methodical, technical and detached, cold-blooded killer. He lives his life seemingly as though every day or every hour could be his last, and mocks Max for not doing the same, for living in a future that isn't attainable and chasing dreams that can't be caught. Vincent goads and pushes Max to the point where Max begins to regurgitate his phrases and sayings. Their scenes together in the taxi are key, as we begin to understand each character and see their constant psychoanalyzing of each other and their merits and their faults, their frailties and redeeming features. A gem of a film that thoroughly deserved more than its sparse 2 Oscar nominations and deserved many more. However, Jim Miller and Paul Rubel were deservedly nominated for Best Editing, and Jamie Foxx rightly acclaimed and nominated for Best Supporting Actor. And that was Collateral from 2004, directed by Michael Mann. I'll leave you in peace and in solidarity. Thank you so much for watching. See you again soon. Peace.